Got some lovely comments here. The promise of lighter days, green popping through. Oh, I know the colours are beautiful. New life, lighter days, birthdays. Oh, that's exciting. Awakening, motivation, positivity, and hope. Love that. Fresh perspectives, awakening growth, new life, more light. Oh, that does make such a difference. Oh, this is very lovely reading your comments. That fits us really nicely into this month's theme. So let's get started. Morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me for this Journaling for Wellbeing session. I'm delighted to see so many of you here. We have only got a short time today, so we are going to get stuck in and practice our journaling together. And there's something really lovely about coming together as a community and not necessarily interacting lots, but just being together and writing. There's a real accountability here in this space, showing up together and taking part. But also it's really uplifting, I find as well. So we're going to spend half an hour journaling together. I'm just going to share a couple of slides with you. If this is your first time, please don't worry. There's no expectation of you here today. The expectation is you do you. If you need to have your camera off, if you need to um, just sit back and listen, if you want to write, everything here is welcome. So we've had our lovely check-in. Just a moment to reflect and pause and come into this space about what does spring actually mean to us? And briefly, as you know, these sessions are recorded. So whatever is shared here, we don't usually come onto mic, but just remember that the session's being recorded and I will read out some comments on the chat. But you protect your space. It's absolutely no pressure to share anything that you don't want to. This is your time and we're all on our own journeys here in this space, so no comparison. We are here to write. Why are we here? Why have you showed up this morning? Maybe you need to just have a space to get it out onto the paper. Maybe you feel that with others, you commit to your writing practice. I know lots of people register for this because they like the accountability. Maybe you're not sure why you're here yet. That's okay. But we're going to start this morning with just maybe exploring that, exploring your day, exploring your thoughts, your mindset. I'm going to start with some wild writing. So this wild writing space is freestyle. There's no prompts. We just have the page in front of us. There's no right or wrong. It doesn't matter what you write. Even throwing away this piece of paper that you write on after the writing session today is known to still have the same benefits as whether if you keep lots of journals piled high, like I do. This doesn't have to be about spring. This can be about anything you want. And it might turn out to be a list of to-dos. It might be reflecting on that problem that you've been ruminating over overnight. It might be thinking about what else is going on in your day to day. So we're just going to take 5 minutes and I will keep us to time. It's just you and the page. You're not going to have to share any of this. So if you just grab your pen and get ready to start writing, and I'll offer you just this little question if you want to use that as a prompt. What is on your mind today? And when we come back, we'll come back in 5 minutes. Enjoy. Just bringing you back as and when you feel ready to come back. And there's a natural pause in your writing. Emma, your cat is very welcome to come and join us. Pets, I was going to say children, welcome, but you might not want that. How was that for you? What came up for you there? I felt that wasn't enough time today. I needed longer. Um, I needed longer. It was just pouring out actually, and rather than not full sentences, just a bit of a list of everything that is, I was going to say troubling me, but that's a bit strong, but just everything that's on my mind. Bit of a brain dump. It feels nice to get it out on the page. It's heavy, isn't it? It's lots of the things that we carry around. I don't think we realize how much we carry around in our minds, and it starts to become a weight or a pressure. What are your reflections from that? Just 5 minutes. Can't quite believe how much I've got out there. Focus for the day, just to sort your things out in your mind. Yeah, providing a bit of clarity, a bit of organization of those thoughts. And Janine, similarly, good for you getting your mind organized. It's that reset, isn't it? Thinking about what is important for me to focus on today, because we get so waylaid by everything coming in, and it's hard to see the wood for the trees. Getting it out can just find that little bit of clarity. Writing down a niggling thought has given you the courage to get it moving along. I love that. And I love how you've come to that conclusion yourself, Fiona, that you've sort of so self-coached yourself around that. You've not needed to verbalize that with anybody else. You've simply found your own courage on the page. A brain dump. Yes, getting it out. And noticing the key themes coming up. Really helpful. And Caroline sharing a specific theme. This time it's about the help you need with your business, like someone to do social media. Oh, when you find them, can you send them my way? I would love that. But having this as an outlet helps us now think, well, what do we want to do with this? Maybe we don't want to do anything with our writing. Maybe it's just there to brain dump and park, and that is enough for us to move on with our day. If we notice themes that keep coming up regularly, what does that tell us? What do we want to do with that? If we have managed to unstick a problem, does that give us the courage, the clarity to take action? Maybe that's the acknowledgement we need to ask for help, to make a change, do something different. Gives us new perspective, absolutely. And so this month is the perfect month for new perspectives, taking action, doing something different. Spring is upon us at last. And this week is just the perfect weather forecast for having a spring awakening for our journaling. And lots of events that I'm doing this month are focused around the lessons we can learn from spring. It's not in the depths of winter that spring starts to plant new seeds, identify goals, kind of re-energize. In January, when there's so much that we see is about that, we're still in the depths of winter. We're still hibernating and trying to keep ourselves small and warm, conserve our energy. In springtime is where we start to open up. We notice that when we're out walking, don't we? We see the signs of the spring, planting new seeds, re-energizing, starting to poke our heads out and see what new things we want to take on. So for our prompts this month, we have a spring theme. And the prompts just help us find a little focus for our writing, or help find new perspectives. These questions, you don't know what they are. They're going to come out of the blue, and you're going to then see what comes up for you. So we've got about 5 questions. We're going to have a minute on each. And if you don't connect with the question and you want to carry on writing about the previous prompt, Feel absolutely free to do that. This is your time. I don't want to force these prompts on you. So take what you need, take what comes up for you. So the first prompt we are offering, what do you want to shed or leave behind? And if you want to move on, what parts of yourself or your life, your work, your relationships feel ready to blossom this month? Thirdly, what inspires you about this spring season? Think of the words you used when you checked in today. And how can you incorporate that inspiration? I love this one. If you were planting a garden of personal growth, what would you plant? What do you want to work on this month? And finally, what's a small action that you can take this week to align with the spirit of renewal and regrowth? Maybe there's something in your writing already that you want to capture and set yourself an intention. And when you're ready, just inviting you back into this space. And those prompts always go so quickly, so you might want to gift yourself a little bit of extra time to revisit maybe one or two of the prompts or delve a little bit deeper into whatever's come up for you. Maybe that minute or so there is enough for you. You've taken what you need. So I'd love to hear any reflections from what's come up for you with those fast prompts. Maybe that's noticing something that you weren't aware of, a new perspective, new mindset shift. Maybe that's been a greater practice for you today than the wild writing. Maybe not. Maybe the wild writing supported you for what you need today. I've really noticed in the prompts today, I could have written so much. There was just so much coming out of that. It was going a bit too quick for me, so I do need to revisit. But interestingly, the actions that have come up all come back to self-care and looking after myself. And one of the actions I'm taking is to continue journaling about this theme for the rest of the week, because I really want to keep a focus on this spring renewal, this hope, this rebirth, the energy. Something that's really come out unexpected for me as well was around colour. Like, I'm really drawn to the colours of spring. How can I bring that more into my day? And a simple action I've put down is to just to wear bright colours. You know, don't just go for the grey drab things in my wardrobes. So love to hear your thoughts. Magda, thank you. What a great theme. Full of positivity. It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah. It does feel very uplifting. Oh, Joe, yes, you're probably still in Bali, so not experiencing the seasons that we've got here. So apologies for that. But hopefully there's some lessons that you can take from just reflecting on that season. I love the tulips. I've got some in my garden. They're starting to come up. Joanna, lovely. The key action for you is to allow time, allow yourself to be you. So, so, so important. And Zoe sharing the garden prompt. You're going to draw this out. That's so lovely. And what's a lovely self-care activity to do for yourself as well. It's invited ease. And Emma, your husband is away a lot, so you're going to work on your actual garden. That's lovely, really lovely. Thank you all so much for being here. Taking this time for you, so important. What a gift. I absolutely love this time. I feel so much more calm myself having spent this half an hour with you. Next month, we're a little bit different. So I've got just a couple of things to share with you. I've got some additional journaling happening on Sunday, the 23rd of March. If you fancy an hour together, having a bit more time to write and reflect. Again, it will be around this renewal theme. And if you are joining us next month, I'm afraid the session is not going to be on a Monday. It's on the Tuesday instead. So Tuesday, the 8th of April. Just pop the links in there for you if you wanted to book your spot now while you remember. But finally, just leaving you with the sunshine here today, wishing you an absolutely beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. And I hope to see you very soon. Thanks, everybody.